Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we got the construction offices built in the last episode. I need to add asphalt, concrete and gravel up here, just so they're not having to go all the way down here to get it. I want to expand this town a little bit as well. I've run out of money. And the reason being, I've spent it all. I've spent it all upgrading the roads and the farms. So the 3 farms have now got asphalted roads. I've just bought them. There's no point in sending a construction crew down to do one because it's just going to block the farms off. It's going to stop the food supply, and stop the meat supply, and stop the clothing supply, and that's what's keeping us in profit at the moment, especially the clothing. So I just went and got as much done as I could with what money I had. I did have 600 odd grand in the bank, but upgrading the farm vehicles cost a few quid as well. So I've got all the main sort of roads in between the fields done. All the little intersections I've just left as gravel bits. Not too bothered about the speed there, as long as they can get up to speed, because these trucks now, the ones I've got in here now, do 88 mile an hour. So they'll get back and forward a lot quicker. Obviously they've got to slow down when they get onto these gravel bits, but they've got to slow down at the corner anyway, so that should be fine. Just need to let some money come back in now. Let's look at the economy. I mean, right, last month I spent 197,000, 180,000 on asphalt. So oh, I bought in some crops as well. Oh yeah, that was at the end of the last episode, wasn't it? Top that farm up a little bit. Top this up a bit, I think. They're out already. Run out. We've got plenty of food and alcohol in here anyway, that's alright. I do want to redo this section at some point as well, but that's going to cost a bit of money, because I'm going to have to take all the electric out and rewire it. I want to get a road cargo station attached to that. And then we can maybe start distributing up to a distribution centre up here somewhere. So this farm, I've got most of the roads done again, only as far as here because the entrance to that one's up there. I've not done everything. I've not managed to do in Pedansk yet. That's probably going to cost me another 400 or 500 grand or whatever. 200 or 300 grand, I mean, getting all that done. So I'll have to wait till I've got some money saved up. I do want to go and build this steel mill, but part of me is reluctant to actually build things at the moment, and there's a reason. I want to put the mines in, I want to get the steel mill in, but I've seen what's in the folders, and some of you have as well. Yeah, those of you on Discord will already know about it. The rest maybe not so, but cable cars are on the way. We're going to have cable cars really soon, so I'm going to put the mines up in the mountains rather than having them too close, because I did sort of plan on putting them down here a bit, but they are very, very close to town. I was worried about pollution. So we'll have a look. So, like, got a nice coal up here, so I can might put the mines further up. Could even get one up there somewhere. There's a load of coal at the back there, more around there. Any further? It's all iron from here on. But yeah, so down here we've got the iron as well, so sorry about me frantically moving around with the camera. Yeah, so we've got coal up around this section, and we've got iron up around this section, so I definitely want to use the cable cars rather than taking buses up there. But when they're going to be available, I don't know. Ships are coming, cable cars are coming. Lots of new things coming soon. I'm hoping we're going to be able to add some new materials and products soon as well, because I've got loads of ideas for stuff. I would like for the abattoir to produce hides, which we could send to a tannery and make clothing out of, and you know, maybe make furniture from the wood and from planks and stuff, and sort of have some proper decent materials coming in. I don't know, I've been recording for 5 minutes, I haven't plonked anything down yet. There is something I've just got that I want to use. Oh, who put these up? I can't remember. These are little laundry place for the kids to hang out. It acts as a mini kindergarten. It's somewhat daft and funny for the kids to go and hang out on the washing lines with the parents. This is it. It's a gastronome. That's not gastronome. No, it's this Renoc. Now, interesting. I saw this and it's a shopping centre and I thought, oh yeah, I'd like to use that, but it only does food and meat. We do have this that does clothes, electronics, food and meat, which is a restaurant. Got a big kindergarten there. Oh, I really like the look of this as well. I wanted to use one of these. So we're going to have another shopping for clothes and electronics. Let's get the auto purchase off for a start. Get it up here somewhere. Let's start planning the road out a little bit. We're going to want street lights. I'm going to put some housing up here. I don't want street lights all the way up there though. I'm going to take them to about there maybe. Just have a look at how big this area is. I don't want to go too big. Come down to out there and then go meet that road at the other end. Straight. Bit wonky that bit. That's better. Excuse me, I do apologise. I'm just looking at this road and I don't think it's got street lights on it. It hasn't. Oh dear. Now then. Am I cutting off? They can get around. Right, as long as they can get around. Yeah, that's already done. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm not cutting the town off completely. They can come in this way. Right, so let's get a road coming across there. Let's just straighten that out a bit. I think we'll just have a road coming here maybe. Maybe a bit further up, join onto that one. Not as many intersections then. Right. Renoc. Do this about here. Oh, we need a shop as well. So I'll put a shop on the other side of the road. Go to about there. Look. It looks straight with the road. Down. Straight with the road, really. Now we need a clothes shop. We're on the mods. I could use this gastronome. Cinema. Got a cinema right there though. I wish we had some kind of pages for these. Not pages, but categories. Small clinic. There's one of them in somewhere, I think. Try to find anything that sells clothing. It's a Selski. I don't know. Not what half of these are. Yeah, no, I've only got that. Doesn't have to be the gastronome, but that means you've got two places that do food and electronics and stuff. So I've noticed the disco lights going off. That means we're a bit short of staff, probably. I don't need a storage facility on this, I don't think. Because we can actually just have this selling clothes and electronics. We could just deliver meat to the other one. I know we could get away with just having this one, but might as well have a few of the new buildings while we're at it. What have I auto built there? Did I auto build that road or something? No, okay. Right, so any sports? Do we have any sports facilities in here? We do have a what's that? Well, the medium train station, I think. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, it's the train station. Small school. Already got a town hall up here. See what? Got little doctors. Fire station we've got. We're all right for. There's those other schools. Ah, sports hall. There we go. Yeah. Have one of these indefinitely. Got one about here, I think. Right, where are the schools? Village school, school medium, there's one. Right, let's go with a big bit over here then. The school there, we want it up here then really. Maybe over here. Let's try to get it lined up a little better. Right, we'll go with the school there, and I've got that big kindergarten somewhere. Cinema. No, we've got a cinema there. Have we got one down this end of town? I think we have one there. Right, let's get that. Where's that cinema gone? So juice. Little cinema. Let's have that. Pop that in there. Is that side? Bit there. Don't want that connection if I can help it. Give it me anyway. Make sure I can get a footpath across the front. Oh. Do that. Right, that's that kindergarten. Right, let's pop a kindergarten in about here. That builds you to infrastructure. Go back here a little bit then. I don't think we need the road connection on, but I'm going to pop it on anyway. No, I guess I'm not. Footpaths now. Actually, before I get these, and I want some residential buildings. Pack Rat mentioned archiver quite a while ago now. He asked me why I generally hook up all my footpaths and pay for them rather than just doing some long ones and then letting the construction crews build them. If I'm right now, I'm going to probably not connect up all the footpaths because I want them to come and build these roads a bit faster. If I'm redoing a town like this, I will pay for all the footpaths, and the reason being mainly is because there's people in the buildings. But when I come to upgrade this town, it's going to take quite a while to get the workers from up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to come down here, build the roads, but I'm going to pay for all the footpaths, and I'm going to start moving workers down here so that people can go out of the houses and go and work on jobs. It just speeds things up. If I was just playing for myself and I wasn't recording, I probably wouldn't do it that way. It's just the way that I record, because I record my planning and then do a time lapse. It just makes it just doesn't take as long for the time lapse to get done if I just pay for all the footpaths. Whereas if I was, like for example, I know some of you watch Rever's streams, and he builds and has the game running while he's building, like I'm doing, but he has his construction crews off and running. He sends them off on different jobs. I think if I was playing for myself, I'd probably play more like that. I'd probably just sort of build and just keep going, telling them, go and do this bit, go and do that bit, and then I just get everything planned out. But yeah, because of the time lapses, sometimes I do things just to make it a little bit quicker for me recording, because some of the time lapses can be like 3 or 4 hours worth of video by the time I've finished. Try to pack them down into a 15-20 minute time lapse isn't that easy. Right, let's get some residential. What we got round here? We got some flats. How many are they old? Right, 84%. That 109. Yeah, they hold 149. We've got school, kindergarten, we've got a couple of shops, got a cinema, we've got a sports complex there. I think I might actually have another one of them right here. On the first page, what does a restaurant? Alcohol, we're not having pubs. Tower block. 237 people. Good. What do these do? What are they? I think the government buildings. I'm not 100% sure. 10 workers. That takes 95. That doesn't take any, but I don't know what it does. Would help if I went and read them, I suppose. Mind you, there's no descriptions on half of them. These people just sort of shoving stuff on with Russian names on and things, and not putting any descriptions on and things. It's not very helpful. Right, let's have another one of them there. Let's get some residential in. What are them ones? These look like nice big chunky blocks of flats. Get a couple of them in here. I don't know if it's going to let us have 2 of them in there. Maybe put some of them along this side. Let's even see how many of these hold. Does that say 462? That's not right, is it? Wow. I guess it is. That's a lot of people. Right, they all 200 odd. Let's maybe stick some of these down on there in between them. Maybe have a couple of blocks of these over here, sort of like staggered. Don't really want the road connection. Right, I want some smaller ones because these. It's all very good having these big flats and everything, but I don't really need all that amount of people here. We'll get some buildings in and around. Where's them coloured ones? Got a couple of nice little coloured ones there actually. Some blue ones and some red ones. Couple of red ones. Blue ones over here. Let's turn them around that way so we don't get the street connection. Let's have another red one over here. Right, now then, what we also want up here, on another road, get this road a bit further along, another road down the back there. We're gonna need concrete and asphalt. Should maybe put them that way round, right? So concrete here. I want to be able to get the gravel in and leave a bit of room for a bit of queuing. Asphalt. Oh, I want them connections the other way around actually. Because I want to put it that way and then get the gravel in from around the back here. I'm not going to connect them up to gravel just yet because we need gravel quarries and stuff for that. And I don't want to do that until I've built me cable cars. Right, these are going to need some workers. Maybe a little bus stop in here. Probably do it on the main road actually. How about there? Right, let's get some footpaths. I'm going to pay for them. Right. Got asphalt and concrete. What else do we need? We need gravel. Excuse me. Right, large aggregate storage. We'll pop it on this side of the road up here, I think. I want to be able to have a bit of a queue again as well. I don't want to go too far back. So about there. Get that booked in. At least both use gravel, don't they? Should get the Get the conveyor connected up as well. Just need one. I don't know if I'll be able to connect. If I put one of them here, we'll be able to connect up. Yeah. Can I get the road out? Probably not. No. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Do the road first. Now will you let me put the conveyor in? Yes, thank you. It's not going to let me go over there. Oh, it is. Ye of little faith. Look at that, first time. Yeah, I'm getting good at this. Let's get that planned. Let's get that road planned. Oh, I really would like to get the gravel processing on the go, but not. I can't really just now. I'm going to need to bring a cement truck up here. And we've got no bitumen yet anyway. So I'm going to get them to build this first. Have I got enough stuff here now? I did move a few of these vehicles around, but I've not got these set up properly yet. I've just got these sort of set for road crews, but they're not actually set to pick anything up. Now you're not collecting, these are only collecting workers, so it's got a little bus there. So let's just allocate that. So he's got pavers and a few rollers and a few little dinky trucks. Let's move him to that one because there's not enough room in there for that one. Notice there's 2 spaces there. We've got 1 bulldozer, but all the other bulldozers and excavators are in here. Excuse me, sorry. There is some trucks here, but do I want them going picking up? I have to do for now, just till I get that other stuff built. Gravel, asphalt and concrete. Right, I don't want them picking anything else up because I want these trucks to just move the excavators and stuff. There's a few cranes in there. Could definitely do with buying some new vehicles. I could definitely do with upgrading quite a few. I've got some better road cranes in here anyway. Right, so this is a road crew. So they've got the covered holes in, so we'll get the mechanical, it's electrical components I need, not mechanical, but mind. Right, asphalt and concrete. Don't want them picking up any steel or bricks or anything because I don't want these trucks doing that. Just want the covered holes. So they're them two are for me roads. I've only got 1 bulldozer. I could buy another bulldozer because I've got some money. That just fills that up. That gives them 2 bulldozers. The only thing is I don't think them bulldozers fit on them trucks. No, they don't. I think I might have these doing some of the roads as well. I'm not sure I could really do with. I've got way too many of these. I don't need all these pavers. Right, let's get rid of. Right, I've got 2 there. And there's 4 rollers, and they're sharing 2 trucks. So let's put one of these rollers in there. That's the right one. And then we can get rid of these ones then. Let's get rid of one, and then we've got 2 rollers, 2 pavers. It's 3 little flatbeds. So what we got in there, we've got 3 pavers and 4 rollers. So just sell that one, I think. We've got plenty of them. We just need a few more bulldozers really, just to speed up the road laying. Because we're going to be doing more than one road at a time, definitely. Another 2 bulldozers in there, and so let's move one to there, and then let's buy a flatbed that'll carry it. What are the weight of them little dozers? They're 5 tons, but it's only the bigger ones that will actually carry them. See, that says 7 tons. Let's have a check and let's see if it'll carry it. But it won't. Yeah, not enough space. No, it's the bigger ones that we need. Oh, was that the one I just bought? No, that was the one I just bought there. Oh, he will carry it. Excellent. Right. So, what I think we want to do is sell these. Place them with them other ones. These, because they're do 80. Right, so let's do the same with this. Let's get me to construction office. Let's get me some here. 2, 3, 5, 6, and then one more bulldozer. Actually, I'll move 4 in there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small. Move one of them to there. Then I can buy a bus. Buy one of them little buses. There we go. Right, and these can go and get workers from here. Yeah, there. Right, that one's switched off at the moment. I'll go and switch that on again in a minute. Right, alright, so this is going to finish off. Well, it's not going to finish off, it's going to give us a bit more of the construction crew up here, so they're not having to go all the way up there for asphalt and stuff. Footpaths. Now then, I think I am going to just connect in some long footpaths to start with. Just like this. Let's go there. Just going to split that road up a bit. Part of me is tempted just to go and get all these footpaths laid in because it's easier. It just makes life a lot easier. Or do I actually let them build them? I think I might actually. Go on, I'm going to give it a try this once anyway. See how much of a pain this actually turns out to be. Right. I know I've created a couple of short sections there that I didn't really want to. But I'm going to go and join bits up as we go along. Yeah, I don't want to break this road up too much, because the more I add to this, the more I'm breaking up the construction. Right, let's get them booked in. How are we doing? Right, we've got 61 grand, so I am paying for steel, which is going to be slightly on the expensive side, so this might take us through winter to see. Start going dark by the looks of it. I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get my construction crew up and running before it starts getting too cold. Right, yeah, off they go. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we're sorry, I'm just rearranging myself. We built. I have some mixed feelings. One thing, I like these. I really like these. I think those are really nice. We could have put these up yesterday. There's some bigger ones. Put the red on the blue. Really big ones. I may go and put them down here. Right, thoughts and opinions. These, great, like them. This shopping centre, it's a food hall, excellent. Really do like that. I think that looks great. Something unusual, a different building. These little gymnasiums, these sports facilities, you can just sort of see like a basketball court inside, like a paved floor, laminate flooring, like a wood flooring. I like them, they look good. Little bikes at the front as well. Would be nice if they had some kind of signage on them, but other than that, yeah. So 8 out of 10 for them, 7 out of 10. 7, 8 out of 10 for them on that one. I like those. This kindergarten, very good. Holds a lot of people. I know where he got the model from. I've seen the model. I downloaded the model, so that looks alright. I think it suits. This gastronome, this shopping centre, the windows are way too blue at night time. I really don't. I like the building. I think the building looks excellent. But those really bright blue windows at night time they just don't look. Just stand out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to reduce the blueness of them, make them a little bit more turquoisey, yellowy. They fit in a bit better. This little cinema, I saw that before in the last episode. I built one of them. Well, only briefly, just to show it you. But yeah, I like them. That's good. Oh, you got no power supply. That was something I forgot to check. Actually, we've got power over here. They've got power. Where have you got power from? Oh yeah, it's these ones down this side. Right. Where's my transformer? I've got no money. Oh, I've got 30 grand now. There we go. No money. I ran out of money completely. Let's just get this in here somewhere. Where can we? There's one there. That'll be covering most of that side. So if we put one, that building covered, that one should be covered. See why that one's not covered. That one is. Just these over this side. Right, so if we put one auto build on, get that power on. Put one over this side of town here. There we go. Right, these big blocks of flats, they're alright. I'm not so keen on the brick texture. Get a little bit closer in. It's a bit. It looks alright close up, but from a distance, it's just. I don't know. Got a bit too patterny, a bit too repetitive. And the MTL, the material file for the nighttime has wrong settings in it. Because this side of the building, even though the sun's setting over there, this side of the building is lighting up when everything else is in the shadow. So there is something wrong with that. I think I know which setting it is, but those buildings are not quite right. This school, I like the shape of it. That's about as much as I'm going to credit it with. The windows are terrible, I'm sorry, but they're just white blocks, they look awful. The roof is too grey, too light, doesn't fit in with everything else. It needs to be, it's a bit sort of like a bluey, pale grey colour. Roof material needs changing, the windows need sorting out. If they look black like that, they'd look a lot better, but I think he's made a mistake there. So, gonna have to see about getting that fixed. Yeah, it just looks odd. Completely odd. These blocks of flats here, I quite like them. They hold too many people though. 462 capacity, that's ridiculous. I know the game auto generates here. I'll show you what I mean about the nighttime thing here in a second. He's bright orange, looks like he's on fire inside. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these. I think if the roof was lighter, I would appreciate them a bit more. I think the roofs, again, are a bit too mismatched with everything else. Right, we'll just see as the sun goes down now. I'll show you what I mean. I'll try and pause it on the where it's the problem. Yeah, these just don't look right. Alright at all. See with this one in a minute, it really, well, you'll have seen it already on the time lapse, really blue. Right, there we go. That is wrong. This side should be in shadow. And this side that's in shadow, if you look at everything else is highlighted. So it's to do with the specular or to do with the ambient colour. One of the settings is wrong anyway, some of the settings are wrong on it. That shouldn't be highlighting like that when everything else is in shadow on that side, so it's a little messed up. So whether or not I keep those, I don't know. I'm going to keep the school just because it's a good size and it's got a decent capacity. See, the windows are working right now. Yeah, he's mucked up there somehow. See, that looks better with the windows like that. I like the way that looks. There we go. They only mess up when there's people living in them as well, so we've just got some people moved in there. See, at night time they look alright. See, those windows look alright, it's just when it's going sunshine. This is too bright, I think. It's kind of... because they were concrete walls, I'm pretty sure. I don't see why the wall should light up. Have I complained enough about these mods yet? Yeah, those bright blue windows. It just looks. Yeah, it just looks so out of place with everything else. I think if it was a lot more subtle, it'd look better. It's a bit too vivid, and that's too bright. Right, I'm going to stop complaining about everybody's mods now. Well, I'm not complaining. It's my observations and my opinions on how things look. Like that just stands out too much. This stands out too much. It doesn't look like it fits in with everything else very well. Yeah, them walls need fixing. I'm gonna go and have a look in these files and see if I can make them better and make some suggestions to people. I think I might do away with these because I'm not too keen on them. I just don't think they fit very well. And I have got the taller versions of them, so I might just use them instead. Now what's that? That's Leningradka. I presume that's living accommodation. I wish this is a cinema, I found out. I've been and had a look. I wish they'd put some kind of information on so you know whether it's a school or a cinema or something, or a block of flats or whatever, rather than just calling it a name like Kultura. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that is because it's got food and meat on it, but for these buildings we need to know what they are really. Yeah, this is where the problem lies. It's just too bright. Standing out too much. I like the subtlety of these sort of... Yeah, I think those 6 buildings are gonna go. I'm gonna demolish those and put something else in the place, which means I need to move old people. There's already 157 people in that one already. They're moving themselves in rapidly. It's because the rest of the town's full. There was no other space for them, so starting to move over here. That's populate this area, which is good. I haven't sent any trucks up here yet, just simply because I didn't have the money to buy any. I don't think the steel's... Oh yeah, it's just about restocked itself. Did have that truck. Where are you? Truck. Right, he's on his way back. He was taking the steel up here, so I want him going bricks. And from there, we'll go to the brick one. Unload me bricks, please. And wait till forehand, wait till unload. Right, let's get him doing that. Because that's what he was on before, and I've run out of bricks. I did have the construction crew actually. Did reset them to go and pick up directly from the brick factory. They can come back to doing it here now. That one, I had them doing bricks, so let's cancel that. I did finish using all the excavators and stuff, so thought I might as well get the trucks in use, get them carrying more bricks. It was why we emptied this really quickly. I had to go start picking them up from down there. I could probably do with another couple of trucks on there just transporting the bricks up, but I just don't want to clog the loading bay up. I'm just going to leave one. I'll do a little bit of replanning around here. Like I said, I want to have a look at fixing them windows of that school, because I just don't like them. Do a bit more remodelling on the next episode, I think. Right, I'm going to call it the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks everybody again for watching. Give us a like down there if you did, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Bye.